Additive manufacturing, mostly it is the manufacturing process in which the raw materials are transformed into the finished goods. Okay, so the raw materials which we will collect from the industry, again will transform into some finished goods. Okay. The additive manufacturing technology that can make anything which is of a required shape. Okay, that eliminates many constraints imposed by conventional manufacturing. Conventional manufacturing means your machining process and all that. Okay, so the to eliminate all these constraints, we'll go for this conventional manufacturing. It leads to more market opportunities. Okay, this additive manufacturing will give very good market opportunities, and also it increased the applications such as 3D fixing, sender scans 3D object in cross section and sends out to the digital image in layers, and then recipients receive the layered image and use an additive manufacturing machine to fabricate the 3D object. Okay. So if we'll brief about this additive manufacturing, is an appropriate name to describe the technology that builds 3D objects by adding layer upon layer of materials, whether the material is plastic, metal, concrete, or one day human tissues. Okay, so it will manufacture anything. So common to AM technology is the use of computer. So common to AM technology, it is used of a computer, 3D modeling software, machines equipment, and layering material. Once the CAD sketch is produced, the additive manufacturing equipment reads in the data from the CAD file and lays down or adds successive layer of liquid, or it is powdered or discrete particles or sheet metal or any other that is in layer upon layer fashion to fabricate the 3D object. The term 3D encompasses many technologies, include subset like 3D printing, rapid prototyping, direct digital manufacturing, layered manufacturing, and additive fabrications. So now we'll go for this. What is additive manufacturing? Actually, hota kya hai ye? This process of joining the material to make the objects from three-dimensional model data, and always it is in the form of layer by layer. Okay. तो क्यों नाम है इसका 3D प्रिंटिंग? प्रिंटिंग मतलब ये इस टाइप का, जैसे प्रिंटिंग हम लोग का डिटो स्ट्रक्चर देता है, मतलब जो हमारा हम दिखता है सेम चीज विल सी इन द प्रिंटेड फॉर्म. Same wise, in this additive manufacturing, the three-dimensional structure will be in the replica of the design what we made without any. That is the optimization and the tolerance of this object is very refined. Okay. These components with virtually no geometric limitations or tools. इसमें limitations कुछ नहीं रहता है geometry का, right? And AM uses an additive process. Additive manufacturing uses an additive process. Okay, design for manufacturing to manufacturing for design. Okay, distinguished from traditional subtractive. इसका सबसे बड़ा advantages है ये subtractive manufacturing को replace कर रहा है. Subtractive manufacturing हमारा क्या है? That is our what is that called? That is our machining, the CNC machine, lathe machine. सारे जितने क्या बोलते हैं उसको, लॉस ऑफ मटेरियल. मान लो कोई अगर आपको कोई कपन कोन शेप का कोई स्ट्रक्चर बनाना है, ये कोई आपको नट बोल्ट बनाना है, देन आप क्या करोगे? विल गो फॉर मशीनिंग. तो मशीनिंग दौरान यू विल गेट अमाउंट ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ मटेरियल लॉस, दो यू कैन यूज इट इन स्क्रैप, but for the time being that loss is will be there. So because of this loss, your time consumption will be more, your power consumption will be more, and you will get the yield will be less. So to overcome this, we'll go for this additive manufacturing. Okay, तो additive manufacturing ये है आपका एक raw diagram of this additive manufacturing technology, layer by layer. This will be the desired shape and actual shape from additive manufacturing machines. ये हमारा डिजायर्ड शेप हमने पहले से डिफाइन किया, और ये हमारा लेयर्ड स्ट्रक्चर. ओके, these are the shapes. Okay, we go for that skulls, joints, everything we can go for this additive manufacturing processes. Exact आपका मान लो आपका कोई ब्रेक हुआ बोन्स में, तो बोन अगर टूट गया आपका, तो सेम बोन का जितना आपका एग्जैक्ट डेंसिटी होता है बोन का, जितना लेंथ का होता है, जो शेप का होता है, एग्जैक्टली उसी शेप का वो बना के आपका रिप्लेसमेंट करता है। नी रिप्लेसमेंट पे भी हमारा एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूज होता है। ओके, additive versus subtractive manufacturing क्या है? The cavity here may be too deep to machining. देखो ये कप में जो अंदर का है, ये इतना डेप्थ है कि मशीनिंग होना बहुत मुश्किल है, तो उसका थिकनेस और जो है डेप्थ नहीं मिलता है इन सब्सट्रैक्टिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग। फॉर दिस विल गो फॉर additive manufacturing. The shape, internal features cannot be machined without a tool radius. Okay, and base cannot be machined since machine must hold using a fixer. Okay, and the undercut here cannot be performed without more than 3-axis machine. तो इतना सारा चीज को अगर हम एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में करते हैं, तो ये सारे हम लोग का जो सीएनसी मशीन का जो प्रॉब्लम्स है वो हमारा एडिटिव में नहीं आएगा। ओके, दीज आर द see you can see the structures, how intricate the shapes are, but very efficiently, and the structure what you see is flawless structures we are getting from your additive manufacturing processes. Okay, तो ये एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पार्ट कम्प्लेक्सिटी होता है, मटेरियल स्पीड एंड पार्ट क्वांटिटी एंड कॉस्ट, ये सारा फैक्टर हम लोग कंसीडर करके हम एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग को बेटर मानते हैं कंपेयर टू योर सब्सट्रैक्टिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग। ठीक है, अगर इसका हम एक रॉ लेआउट डायग्राम इफ विल सी, यू कैन सी दिस इज द मटेरियल, द कन्वेंशनल प्रोसेस है ना, ये मटेरियल यहाँ पे रहेगा। अगेन हम लोग यहाँ पे ये हमारा ड्रिलिंग मशीन से, तो हम मान लो कोई एक 3D ऑब्जेक्ट बना रहे हैं, द ऑब्जेक्ट इज इन दिस फॉर्म, राइट। सो हम क्या करेंगे, इसको ड्रिल करते 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 इसका शेप बनाते बनाते तो लंबा टाइम खींचेगा, मैन पावर रिक्वायर्ड होगा, तो ये फाइनली हमारा 3D ऑब्जेक्ट बढ़िया से बन गया। ओके, तो बढ़िया से जब बना तो इसके अंदर ये जो मटेरियल है, राइट, ये क्यूब फॉर्म में, सॉलिड फॉर्म में है। सो व्हेन विल ड्रिल दिस, तो क्या हो जाएगा, ये सारे जो ड्रिल के जो पार्ट्स है that will act as a waste for us. See the huge amount of waste we are getting by the producing this 3D object from the cube material. But if we'll replace it with additive manufacturing, that is 3D printing, that in additive manufacturing you see this is the powder particles. Okay, this powder particle will go for, from this machine will put the necessary requirement of the material in this object, which is designed by the CAD. So layer wise layer, whenever it is required, wherever it is required, the material will be pushed in the surface only, not like a waste, it will collected over in a huge quantity while making the required 3D object. See, here we can get the same dimension, same structure. We are getting everything in the additive manufacturing with, you can see here, the only difference is that the waste is very less, and also the material requirement is very less compared to your conventional machining. Okay,